Welcome everyone to the channel, I'm Skratch. This is going to be another Raid Shadow Legends video. This will actually be my Platinum Arena reset for this week, because you know what? We're back at it, guys. This was actually pretty interesting. We used quite a few different teams, but I feel like the dominating team that we used was a bomb team, Astrolid, Vizier. I'm going to show you the stats on the champions. We're going to go over my arena reset in just a second. First, I just want to say we're gonna have a giveaway, guys, and all you gotta do is be a subscriber, smash a like on the video, and drop a comment, and let me know which one is the most annoying champion for arena that you find in the game. Let me know in the comments down below. You're gonna have to make sure you are copy pasting the in-game ID, the player ID in the comments. If no, I won't be able to pass your information to Plarium to send you the rewards. So we're gonna have 10 different winners. 5 of you guys will win 540 gems, and 5 of you guys will win 540 gems, 1 void shard, and 1 epic skill tome. I think Banana Gem will send the rewards in the next couple of days. I will extract the winners tomorrow morning, guys. So probably in around 12 plus hours from now, I'm gonna post the in-game IDs to all the winners on the community tab. So make sure you guys pay attention to it. Plus, when you're gonna receive the rewards, if you're winning, you're gonna get a pop-up right here to let you know that you got a giveaway pack. So make sure you're not instantly entering the game because you might miss it. Now, talking about arena reset, guys, so was a pretty decent one. I feel like I've done a couple of mistakes. We're gonna go over them as well. I'm kind of like gonna give you my take on what I've seen. So right here, Taras, man, is such a powerful champion. The new couple is absolutely OP. What happened right here is gonna land the fear on my warlord, and a lot of times it can go wrong. Okay, it can definitely go wrong a lot of times. You see, like I got fear there. Yumeko managed to lock me, which is fine because Yumeko is not as powerful as warlord when we're talking about lockout. She's only putting the skills to a cooldown of 3 turns, if I'm not mistaken. This could have gone a bit worse than this if that Taras was one-shotting my entire team. Luckily, he wasn't powerful enough, but damn, this could have went bad. So, of course, we cannot land bombs on a Yumeko, but we can land bombs on the rest. The whole idea now is that you gotta make sure you're picking a fight where you know there is a 100% chance win rate, because so much RNG in the fights, you wanna try to avoid that. And here comes my biggest mistake for this reset. I attacked this team, and of course, I got feared on Warlord. I haven't managed to lock them, and that Uko completely obliterated my team. If I was a bit smarter here, I was backing out of the fight instantly. But for some reason, I was stubborn, and I thought that, okay, I might be able to recover. And I'm gonna take this team down. So I wasted, I think, over 1 minute in here, just being in this pain instead of just instantly backing out, come back to the team, rack it in like 20 seconds. But this was my worst decision for this reset, I think, that I stayed and I engaged in a fight like this. And I feel like a lot of people are doing this mistake, right? Like, you're starting a fight, and instead of backing out when you see that you cannot win it, and you should be able to realize that you're not gonna win it, or even if you're gonna win it, it's gonna take you a very long time, you know? So instead of backing out, people are still sticking into very long fights. And I feel like a lot of people are doing this mistake. So let it be a lesson for everyone. If you notice that you're getting wrecked instantly, you notice that you're just not being able to recover, just back out of the fight, man. Like you see, we just wasted 1 minute and 11 seconds on this team, which could have been farmed like instantly with this team. So I really supposed to back out of it. I feel like I wanna slap myself just thinking about it, because I wasted all that time. Again, you see Taras, how powerful he is with that fear landing on champions. But once you're landing the bombs on here, it's pretty much game over, because yeah, it was pretty straightforward. They're definitely gonna die. Astrolith has a pretty strong multipliers on the bombs. I am doing quite a bit of refreshing to make sure I'm finding some of the teams that are fairly a quick farm, and mainly, how I mentioned, they're 100% win rate. So again, we're finding Snake here. We're going back at it with the same team. We've seen that the first team didn't work. We had our loss here. That was the single loss that we had this reset, the only one. So wasn't too shabby, you know. A Swift Parry Duchess, they're not very common anymore, but once you lock them, they're really not gonna do much, you know. So I feel like Swift Parry is definitely a set that is kind of like expired. So we have 9 minutes left in. That loss costed us probably quite a bit, you know. The time that we stayed in there, I could have refreshed a bit more, probably find another opponent to beat it after I was farming him again. So that kind of like costed us around 2 fights, I would say. We're checking a bit the defense. Nobody seemed to attack us for like the last 15 minutes, which in a way or another is good, but then if you don't get attacked at all, you don't really have a chance to win any fights from your defense. So that can cost you as well, because if you really want to do the high top and have a chance at winning a trophy, for example, you really need your defense to step up for you as well and get a few wins in there too. So when you're not getting attacked at all, how I mentioned, it is good in a way, but it's bad in the same way because you're not gaining any points from there. Now, if you have a weak defense and you're gonna get obliterated, then yeah, it's much better to don't get attacked at all, you know. So Cupidus, Venus, still an extremely powerful couple. We have Taras and Marichka, and now Cupidus, Venus, then Rotos and Sifi. I feel like that's kind of like the order. Very powerful. Like, if we're talking about offense, guys, Venus, Cupidus with the right comp can be very powerful. I'm using Brogni here. I'm having that increased attack. I have the shield. And what I like with Brogni is that the opponents, they literally get to kill themselves when they're hitting the shield, you know, because any shield with Brogni will kind of like activate his passive, which works amazing. So we're doing a bit of a more of refreshing in here. We find again Snake. Let's bring that Astrolith and Vizier to kind of like rank them. And let me give you guys, let me teach you guys a thing. Maybe some of you knew. I actually just learned it not a very long time ago, like a month ago or a few weeks ago. So I knew before that when you're using Tuhana rack with Astrolith, she doesn't need accuracy to spread the debuffs, you know. And I always had the impression that you need accuracy on Vizier in order to land the spread, but actually that's not the way it works. So the way it works is if the debuff is irresistible, so is the spread, you know. So you don't need any accuracy on Vizier. I'm gonna show you the stats on my Vizier and Astrolith in a bit, guys, once we're gonna do all our fights here. So we have 6 minutes left. Again, we're going Cupidus and Venus against this team. We just farmed him before, so I'm always trying to pay attention to find the same opponent if possible, of course. So I would say during a reset, probably I'm wasting around 50 to 100 gems on refreshes, and that's if you wanna find decent teams to smash quick, you know. If no, yeah, I can engage in other fights, which is not necessarily a problem that you cannot beat them, and it's not a problem that you can't beat them fast enough, but a lot of times it's so much RNG in the fight that you risk to lose the fight, and that's kind of like, you know what, I'll prefer to stick to a team that will give me slightly less points than attacking the bottom of the list and have like a 30% chance of losing the fight. So I'm definitely trying to stay away from it as much as possible. 50 seconds, not the best, not the worst either, you know. So we're refreshing again, trying to see what other opponents we can find in here. We got attacked in our defense. Seems like we lost that fight. So that was the only attack in the last 15 minutes that actually counted towards the reset. Yeah, I could have been better off without him attacking me, but hey, we're bringing Ronda in here. She's such a beast against Rotos, guys. So of course we're gonna go with the A2 on that Rotos, and we're gonna smash him instantly. Like, he literally has no chance, you know. That's why I said when they added Ronda, she's gonna be such a powerful champion. Just everything that she has in the kit is very powerful, especially for arena, you know, if you're going against the right team. And how you've seen, I actually managed to have my Baron at 5-star awakened, and yeah, that Reaper is actually very powerful. So we're looking again to see what other teams we can find in here, and we see this team right here seems like an easy target, an easy pick. We're definitely gonna go and try to smash it down. I'm gonna try to lock the passive on Harima, just in case if it's gonna be super tanky, which I kind of like doubt it. And the good thing about Ronda is that she's gonna land the debuffs first and then deal the damage. So even if you're gonna get weak hits, or even if you're gonna get shipped, it doesn't matter because the debuffs will still stay on. That's why Ronda is so powerful. Not to mention the in your corner passive, you're gonna have a chance to just join the attack and smash the opponent, which is great, you know. I'm definitely a big simp for Ronda. I really like the champion. 36 seconds farm on this team. I could have done it a bit faster, but hey, you see Helicat always counter-attacking. These are things that are holding you back quite a bit. So we have 3 minutes left. We're going to go against this team. I'm going to use the speed aura from Kaimar to make sure that Uko is not going to be faster than my Duchess. My Duchess is pretty fast in Stone Skin, the one that I have built for offense. I can show you that as well towards the end. And we're gonna have to crack on it from here. Funny enough, that Necret actually protected the Duchess instead of Uko, for example, you know, so I found it a bit strange. Yes, it will hold us back a bit here, but not that much, you know. And she was a resistance Duchess, which is definitely pretty nice. A good build on her, you know. I would probably say that she didn't have that much HP if he was able to do that. Or Uko was pretty slow and she was tanky, you know. If not, you're just not going to be able to give so much HP on Uko and keep Duchess protected by Necret. So we got that team down. Was fairly decent. We have 2 minutes left. We're trying to pick a few more fights, you know. Again, we're going Cupidus Venus against this super old school classic defense team. Like, I'm always making fun of one of my clanmates, Chester, for using this all the time during the week because it's like such an old school team, you know. And it's honestly not great for this meta, not at all. So yeah, if you wanna keep it for the weekly defense, just for fun, yeah, is a decent defense. But generally for reset, this is a pretty easy farm, especially if you're bringing Cupidus Venus in. Like, you see, my Necret is built on protection. Even if that Kaimar was putting my Cupidus to sleep, his Valkyrie was gonna come in play with a counter attack, and that would have removed the sleep from my Cupidus and still get to counter attack and rag the team pretty quick. Again, we're changing to... This is mainly my offense team, right? We have Kaimar, we have Warlord, Duchess, and Baron. And this is pretty straightforward because I have a resistance Kaimar. I'm trying to keep his accuracy as low as possible to don't get shipped, not even from mistake. Sometimes with A1, he might be able to land the poison and kind of like ruin your mojo. 20 seconds farm right there. Pretty good, you know. So if we manage to find quite a few teams like this, would actually be good. I think this might be my last fight in here. I might not have a chance to do another one after. I can't really remember. But again, Georgid is such a powerful champion. I'm a bit gutted that I actually haven't managed to pull him during the 10x. We got Duchess down. That was kind of like the main threat in this team because once that Duchess is down, he can now revive. Of course, that Georgid has the potential to one-shot my Duchess with the A1. That's how powerful he is. Like, I've seen him wrecking my team with the A1. Yeah, 12 seconds. I'm refreshing because I haven't paid attention to it, but I'm quickly gonna notice that, yeah, I have no more time to do a fight. We're checking the top right here to take some screenshots just because I usually post them in my Discord. And this was it, guys. This was it. We took the screenshots for the top 20, I think. I always post them in Discord. So if you're not in my Discord just yet, make sure you guys jump in. The link will be in the pinned comment. Tons of awesome people helping around. If you're interested in Arena and all these, we have some special roles for all the Arena monsters in there. So this week was fairly decent. I feel like 2-3 weeks I got the same placement. I think 3 weeks ago I got the same placement. And you see, we only had 2 attacks on our defense for the last 15 minutes. We had a loss and we had a victory which didn't count it because it was after the reset, unfortunately. But here we are, top 13. I feel like we've done pretty well considering that I've done that mistake. My defense was not attacked, right? Like, we had 1 loss in there, but I haven't really got a lot of action in defense. Let me quickly show you some champions and builds. Remember about the giveaway, guys. Make sure you are letting me know in the comments down below which one is the most annoying champion that you're encountering in Arena, and make sure you're copy pasting your in-game ID. So let me show you Astrolith Vizier, right? Because those are the 2 champions that I really wanna I really want to showcase today. So this is my Vizier. He is a +4 champion, which definitely brings quite a bit of attack and speed on him and everything else that we need. He's not awakened at the moment. I wish I would get the Soul Reaper on him. That would be huge, not only to get more attack, but just to be able to proc it if we're doing a weak hit on a Duchess or anything like that. So I have him built on 2 speed sets and a broken set. Total stats, I have 6.2k attack, 312 speed, full crit rate, 255 crit damage, no accuracy, because you don't need it. So basically, this skill right here is being used first, and then the reason why I have damage stats on him is just to be able to do a bit of a cleanup if needed. If the bombs fail to kill a Taras or something like that, I'm gonna be able to go either with the A2, either with the A1, and deal a bit of damage, you know. And these are the masteries, offense, and support tree. How you can see right here. This is mainly because I didn't really had what other masteries to get, so I don't like having red dots. Spirit Haste wouldn't really help me much either, so I went with the Sniper. Astrolite, I'm going to show you the builds on her as well. So you really want to make sure your team is speed tuned well, especially when you're using this sort of team, because if the enemy is going to be able to cut you off, you're going to get in trouble, you know. So this is the Arbiter that I'm using. She is on Stone Skin. Now, at the moment, I've done a video recently, right, talking about the blessings and Stone Skin, immunity, and all these will actually create you a bit of a problem, because if you're running against champions that have temporal chains, that will decrease their speed because they start directly with a buff, you know. So up to you guys if you're using your arbiters in a different way. I don't have her build just on speed. I could just give her more speed, but I find that is not really necessary for the teams that I'm attacking to make her faster at the moment, you know. So Stone Skin, a speed set, 377 speed. I don't have her empowered at +2. I don't have the 6-star on her to gain the extra 10 speed, but once that will happen, I could potentially get 20 more speed and keep her in Stone Skin at almost 400 speed, which is just crazy. The power creep that we have right now with everything in the game, the Ascension, Awakening, Empowerment, Faction Guardians, is just nuts. And then I have my Astrolite. She is a +1 if I'm not mistaken, and I have her built on a triple speed sets, and total stats, I have 7.7k attack, 315 speed. So if you paid attention to the speed that Vizier had, she is 3 speed faster than Vizier. I want Vizier to instantly go straight after her and to make sure everything is going to be spot on. She doesn't require accuracy, crit rate, crit damage, just as much attack as you can get, and of course prioritize the speed based on the rest of your team as well. Masteries, I don't even have them ready yet, but if I'm going for a tier 6 mastery, probably I might go down at Oppressor just to gain a bit of an extra turn meter and allow her to rotate a bit faster, but it's not much else that you can get out of here, you know. And I can't remember what other champions I said I'm going to show you guys, but I'm going to show you a couple more. So let's see what else we used. Ronda, this is my Ronda. You might be curious because, hey, everybody has Ronda. I don't have crazy build on her. I do have decent gear, but not the craziest. And you need to have her a bit faster because pretty much everyone is using fast Rotoses, you know. She's still not fast enough to go against the Rotos. Depends what speed lead I have, what speed lead they have. So there are a lot of factors involved in here, but 6.5k attack, 210 speed, full crit rate, 250 crit damage, and that's Cruel and Savage. And this is the super powerful skill on Ronda, you know. Let me show you my Baron as well, because I feel like he's very important in my offense too, so you kind of like get an idea. So my Baron is a +3 at the moment. I cannot wait to get him to +4, man. He's gonna make such a big difference because I'm gonna be able to change this shield that doesn't have crit damage and lower the crit rate, increase the crit damage, plus the crit damage that I'm getting from empowerment, and the extra attack will just make him a freaking monster. So that was all for this video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments down below, how did your Platinum Arena reset went? If you are pushing for Platinum, are you enjoying these sort of videos? If you do, don't forget to smash that like, subscribe to the channel for more content, and I'll catch you all soon in the next video. Peace.